vlog. I hope you have had a great week, whatever you have done. I thought it would be fun today to do a bit of a 9 to 5 of my stay-at-home mum content creator routine. It is Monday today, and before I do anything, I do want to preface that I'm only going to show the good bits. Like, if Hallie's cracking it, I'm not going to whip my camera out and be like, look at her crying, because that's traumatizing for me and you don't need that in your life. So I just want you to go into this vlog being like, okay, this is the highlights reel. This is a very basic overview of how Rachel lives out her Mondays. And I don't want you to sit there and compare your postpartum, you know, if you've got a 6-week-old or a 9-month-old, and be like, oh my gosh, it's like she lives the perfect life or whatever. No. Put that to the side. We're just hanging out today, all right? So this is our chill routine. This is what Mondays kind of look like for us, and I wanted to share it with you. Today is a good day. Hallie fed. She woke up at about 6:15 this morning. We had a feed and we had some brekkie, as you saw, and then we went out on a walk. My mum lives just down the road from us, so we texted Nana and we said, hey Nana, we're out on a walk. If you want to join us, come and join us. So she joined us for the latter half of our walk. Hallie fell asleep somewhere on that walk, about 10 minutes from home or 5 minutes from home, and she transferred so well into her cot. She's currently asleep, so amazing. She hardly ever naps for me. She'll nap for Andy, but she won't nap for me. So I'm going to try really hard this week. That's like my goal of this week, is to get a really good nap in. So if this is our good nap for the day, we're killing it. Anyway, she's been in her cot for like 10 minutes. She looks like she's out of it, so maybe. What we are going to do today, the plan for the day is, we just got back from our walk. That's why I look like this. We are going to get ready for the day, and we've got a few chores to do this morning. So things like change the sheets. I need to change the sheets on Hallie's bassinet and cot as well today. And we need to clean the bathroom, vacuum, do a general tidy dust of the house because things are looking a little bit messy. We're also going to meal prep this morning. So I'm going to make the viral hot honey bowls for lunches this week, which I am very excited about. And we're also going to make some strawberry jam overnight oats for breakfasts. Anyway, that's what we are going to meal prep today. Then 12:30, we're going to head out. It is hair day today. I am not staying blonde. I'm going to go back to brown. So we have our hair appointment. Mum is coming with me so she can look after Hallie. And then when we come home this afternoon, I'll be a brand new woman, which will be very exciting. When we come home this afternoon, Andy will get home about 4:30, so we'll go for another walk, and I'm sure we will sneak some episodes of Virgin River in there because your girl is binging it and she's almost finished season 4, so I've got 2 more seasons to go. The drama that happens in this television show is honestly phenomenal. It is crazy. We can talk about Virgin River later because I've babbled too much for this introduction, but join us today as we hang out on our Monday. Let's go clean the bedroom. I really want to do a bedroom makeover, so I am a little bit sick of the artwork and the bedspread and things like that. I recently just changed our bedspread, but it's dirty because Barclay's all over it and there's baby vomit all over it and all that kind of stuff. So the plan is, in the next couple of weeks, to redo this, but I'm still looking on Pinterest for ideas to kind of really cement what I want. I really want to paint, but I don't know what color we do in here yet. So I know what I want to do the playroom, so that can come later. The Barcelona picture that's crooked just kills me. I know it kills you too, but anyway. Have these burp cloths, just go and buy yourself 2 packets. These things have been an absolute lifesaver. I have a very chucky baby. She is what we call a happy chucker. She just chucks all the time. She just doesn't have reflux or anything like that. She just, after a feed, just like little spew, and then she's good to go, which is very annoying. I wear baby vomit all the time. But these towels, I think they're called reusable nappies, just from Kmart. Cost you $20 for a pack of 20 or something like that, or a pack of I don't know how many is in a pack, but I bought 2, or I got gifted a pack, and then I went and bought another pack. So we just have these absolutely everywhere, and they are the absolute best, because the amount of things that these towels collect, just, that's my mum hack for this video, is go buy this towel. First job of the day is done. Bed is made, sheets are changed. Things are still a little bit messy, so we're going to just tidy up a few things, but I'm not going to film that because you don't need to watch me tidying. And then we are finally going to get ready for the day. We get you dressed for the day. Get out of your, actually we could probably leave this singlet on, but we do need to change your nappy. All right, let's show the good people of YouTube your cutie outfit for today. We got gifted this one. This is from a brand called Bilby. 3 zeros if you want to know the size. And just like that, we are all dressed for the day. Now you're all dressed. Mommy better get dressed, hey? Because now thanks to you, I got baby vomit all over me. Yeah. Gal is up. She's on the bed with her gym. But one of the great pieces of advice that I heard on Instagram actually was, when the baby is awake, is do your chores with them. So bring them along for everything that you do. And that advice has been fantastic. And that is what I normally do, except on a Monday. A Monday, well, depending on if she naps or not. Like if she is asleep, I try to do things for me, like, you know, shower or read or sit and watch some TV or do some content or that kind of thing, which is few and far between because my gal is not a napper. But while she is asleep, I try to do that. And then when she's awake, I try to do all of our jobs and other things like that. But like I said, except for Mondays, because Monday morning is my block out time in my calendar where I'm like, we are getting our jobs done. We are tidying the house. We are making things clean. That is what we did this morning. The bedroom is clean and tidy. The bathrooms are clean, or our ensuite is clean. I haven't made it to the other bathroom yet, but our ensuite is clean. So that is like my big 2 things that I want to do on a Monday, is making sure that our space is nice and clean, our bedroom is nice and clean, and our bathrooms are nice and clean, and all the washing is done. I have 1 load of towels to do, and then we're good to go. So I got Hallie up. She's all dressed, ready to go, and I thought now it's my time to get dressed, because I don't know if you can see, but she got up and she was like, Mum, I need to vomit. And this is my workout gear anyway, so we're going to get changed. But I thought I would do my hair and makeup first and then get dressed. We have had a feed, we've had a play, we've had a vom. I'm going to have to change before we go. Oh, will I? Oh, it's looking all right. We'll see how we go. We might have to change before we go, but we are going to do some meal prep now. And this is the first thing that we are going to make, which is strawberry and cinnamon overnight oats. This is on the Beerenberg Jam website. This is absolutely delicious. So this recipe makes 2. What is today? Today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We're going to need breakfast for Tuesday, Wednesday. Look, if I make 4, then at least I've got some snacks if I don't have them for breakfast. Hey? Hey, Hallie's over here in her bouncer. So what we are going to need, I will put the recipe up here so you can screenshot it if you like. We are going to need 50 grams of oats, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, cinnamon, Greek yogurt, milk, strawberry jam, and that's it for the overnight oat compartment, and then to top it, you put strawberries and bananas and honey and peanut butter and whatever else you want on there. So this is actually super easy to make. You literally just combine everything into the bowl and then put it into little jars, put it in the fridge, and you're good to go. So let me get everything out. Okay, I like to use scales because I'm going to double the recipe for this one. So we want 100 grams of oats. We want 4 tablespoons of chia seeds. This isn't it. We need 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Now, I never measure my cinnamon. I just kind of whack it in there. We need 180 grams of Greek yogurt. So double that amount, 360 grams of yogurt. We need 125 mils. We need double that, 250 mils. And we need 4 tablespoons of strawberry jam. Just mix that together until everything's combined and the strawberry jam's kind of broken up. And then you can, yeah. Oh, you want to get out. Okay, let me finish this and I'll put you in your other chair, hey? And there we go. Breakfast done. This breakfast I actually made when I was like newly postpartum because I knew it was easy, I knew it was quick, and I knew that if I needed something like nice and healthy, I could do that. And I really didn't want to be thinking about breakfast in the morning, so this was really good. I also made a bunch of these for my best friend when she had her baby a couple weeks before me, because I was like, I'm terrible at making dinners. Andy is the chef in our household. And I was like, you know what I can do? Breakfast. Because what are you not thinking about when you are sleep deprived and you wake up in the morning and you're like, I don't want to think about cooking breakfast and cereal isn't like super nutritious? Overnight oats. So if you've got pregnant friends who are having babies very soon, make them up a whole batch of overnight oats for their fridge, because that is going to be a really good little like breakfast or snack for them when they're just tired and baby's crying and they don't know what to eat. So stash of overnight oats. Allie's down for her second nap of the day. I was just doing my meal prep and I looked over and I was like, oh, you're asleep. Better put you down. So she's in her cot again. We will see. We will see. We've got to leave at 12:30. So it's a bit of a icky time for a nap. I was kind of hoping she'd last a little bit longer, but girl was tired, so who am I to not let her sleep, right? We gotta make a lunch though, because like I said, we gotta leave in 40 minutes. So we are making hot honey bowls. I am going to put the sweet potato in the air fryer to cook, so hopefully only take 20 minutes to cook, and we can do the mince. This one's really easy. I'll leave the recipes for both of these in the description box below. Sweet potato is done. I'm going to put that in the air fryer. I just marinated it, I guess, or seasoned it. I seasoned it with salt and pepper. Got a bit of olive oil on there. That'll go in for about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to show you the seasoning mix I'm going to make for the mince, which again, I will leave the recipe in the description box down below. But I normally make the seasoning mix with chicken and do like a slow cooker chicken, but I'm going to try it with my mince today, and I think it's going to turn out really, really nicely. But I'll pop this in and then I'll show you that. Okay, hopefully you can see everything that's going on. For this one, you are going to need 2 teaspoons of cumin or ground cumin. You're going to need 2 teaspoons of sweet paprika. The recipe says sweet paprika. I don't have sweet paprika at the moment. I just have this one. So that's what we're going to use. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of dried oregano, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, some brown sugar, which I have like a smidge left, and then some sea salt flakes and some cracked pepper. And I'm going to put a tiny bit of chili in there as well. Mix that together and you've got your own taco seasoning, which is pretty cool, especially when you don't have any taco seasoning. And that is what the spice mix looks like when it's done. All right, Girly Pop is still asleep. I'm gonna cook the mince now, and hopefully by the time that is done, we can put everything together. I never know how to do those transitions where you you see those reels, and I always forget to do them, where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna film a hair transition today, I'm going through a really big one, and I just never do. Anyway, I'm brown again. This is kind of closer to my natural color and what my hair should kind of look like. So it's kind of like a blondie, honey. My hair throws lots of warmth, so that's the kind of thing we tackle all the time. But there we go, back to brown for spring, summer, which I really like. I feel much more myself, which I think, and I'm hoping, will also play into the fact that now that I kind of feel more like myself from my hair, hopefully I'll feel more like myself in my clothes as well, as we've spoken about many times over the course of this vlog. But that is my day. It is currently 4 o'clock. So you're with me from 8 till 4 today. So that is a day in the life of stay-at-home mum. We didn't actually create any content today. My plan was to create content, but we might just settle for some planning of content tonight. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you have any questions or anything, please pop them in the comments below. I would love to answer them. If you want to know any questions, maybe we could do a little answer to any questions. Maybe we could do a little Q&A one vlog. That would be fun. It is 4 o'clock, so it's that time of the afternoon. So I'm going to sign off. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, leave me a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.